The director's cut of Rocky IV is rumored for 4K. Criterion has announced their new July slate. And get ready, folks, because absolutely nothing arrives in stores this week. All this and more in the latest physical media report. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, I'm Ken and welcome to episode 53 of my weekly physical media rundown, the physical media report. We are back this week to share with you guys all of the latest and greatest developments in the world of physical media. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's not a lot to cover this week, and I know I'm already a day late because I worked this Monday, so I just didn't have the time to get everything together. Plus, Bluray.com is throwing fits right now. It is not coming up. It's under construction. That is what I use mainly to put this show together, so I had to kind of pull from multiple different sources to kind of construct this show for you guys today, and I'm going to do my best here. This is probably not going to be a super long show for a variety of reasons. One, I'm already a day late and I'm trying to get this out the night of Monday to put it out on Tuesday. Also, Bluray.com is out, and also, as I talked about in the opening of this show or alluded to, there's just not a ton of stuff coming out this week. So it's mostly going to be some rumors. We've got some announcements and also covering a couple of deals that I was able to scour on the internets, and also just covering the very few amount of titles that are actually available in stores this week. So the physical media report is taking place on Tuesday this week. And the Blu-ray hunt will be on Wednesday. So I had to push back everything because I worked on Monday, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself when I got off of work. And also, I just didn't have enough time to put it together when I got home. Susan from Movies and Sue will be on the channel tonight, still as scheduled for the normal Tuesday night stream, World's Biggest Collector. So definitely tune into that tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But before we get into all of the news and physical media, I want to go ahead and ask that you guys please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I do all kinds of great physical media content on this channel that I would definitely love for you to come be a part of on a regular basis. Also, be sure to hit that like button. Every single like will help these videos out and help this channel grow, and I would definitely appreciate it. And also, be sure to comment down below anything that I go over today as far as announcements. If you're excited for any of the few titles that are coming out this week, leave that in the comments section below, and also turn on those bell notifications for future videos. So let's get into things, guys, and let's start off the top with the biggest announcement from the past week, and that is, if he dies, he dies. Rocky IV, the director's cut, coming to 4K in fall of 2021. Now, this one came from the rumor maestro Geek Gab on Instagram, and I don't even know when Rocky IV has like an actual release date for the movie. I'm not sure if they've even announced that yet, or if it's strictly just coming to physical media. I would imagine it would have some kind of a short run in the theaters or on demand before they did in physical media, but maybe it's just coming straight to physical media, and maybe it's coming in fall of 2021. Again, this is a rumor. This is not absolute fact, so take it with a grain of salt, if you will. But Rocky IV is going to be more than likely the first Rocky film on 4K. So as a big Rocky fan myself, I'm a huge Rocky fan. I don't know how I feel about that. I love Rocky IV for what it is. It is not one of my favorite Rocky movies, though. I don't even know if it's in the top 5 Rocky movies that I love. I'd probably put it in the bottom 3. I love the movie. I love the entire franchise, even Rocky V. But Rocky IV, to me, hopefully the director's cut makes it a better film. Rocky IV, to me, is just one big music video montage. It's great in what it does, but it's not a great movie. It doesn't hit me like the first 3, like the 2 Creed films. Even Rocky Balboa I like better than Rocky IV. So Rocky IV being the first one to come to 4K, I wish that they would at least do the first one in 4K and then maybe Rocky 4. I mean, I get it. It is probably the most popular Rocky film. Let's be honest here. Everybody loves the first Rocky, appreciates the first Rocky, but when people are talking about their favorite Rocky film, more often than not, they bring up Rocky 4 as being their favorite because of the iconic villain of Ivan Drago and just all of the big, shocking, and memorable moments in that film. So I get it. It's one of the more successful Rocky films, but I want the first Rocky. I really want the whole damn franchise on 4K. But you know, Rocky 4, I'm definitely going to buy it. I'm definitely going to check out Stallone's director's cut. I'm excited for it, so let me know if you're excited for it, guys. Fall 2021. Hopefully this is true. Hopefully we get it. Rocky 4 director's cut. So the next big rumor, guys, and again, rumor, this is not 100% fact. This is not being announced. But the Neverending Story is supposed to be coming to 4K in 2021. Now, this one I am super excited for. Got a chance to rewatch this one for the first time since I was a kid, probably a couple of years ago. The movie totally and completely held up for me, and I think that it will lend itself extremely well to a 4K transfer. I would love to see this world in 4K HDR. I think it would be spectacular. So yeah, the visuals in this movie are fantastic. The story is fantastic. I love everything about this movie. I thought it held up incredibly well. So definitely looking forward to the Neverending Story hitting 4K sometime in 2021. But again, let me know what you think of this news, these rumors, in the comment section below. Again, guys, I am not trying to report these as fact. They are strictly rumors. So like with any other rumor I cover on here, it's all in good fun. We're just talking about, we're just speculating. But a lot of these rumors that are reported online are coming true. So hopefully these do as well. As for the actual announcements, guys, we have some exciting stuff that was announced as well. Criterion announced their new July slate with the top premiere title being Deep Cover, starring Lawrence Fishburne, a 1992 film. This movie I have actually seen, and I remember the trailer for this movie being on a horror film VHS tape, and for some reason, I remember it being on the film Freddy's Dead. I don't know why I remember that, but I remember the trailer for this movie being on the Freddy's Dead VHS, and I could be completely off here, but that's how I remember it in my head. So watching that movie so many times when I was a kid, I was a huge Nightmare on Elm Street fan. Yeah, I know Freddy's Dead, not the greatest one, but I watched it all the time. I really enjoyed that movie as a kid. So I remember watching that trailer so many times that I actually ended up watching the movie on TV when it came on, and I thought it was an incredible movie when I was a kid. So I'm not exactly sure how it holds up today, but hopefully pretty good. It has to be a pretty decent film because Criterion doesn't just pull crap out of cinema history and put it on its Criterion collection. So hopefully it holds up, and that cover, that purple cover just with Lawrence Fishburne, it looks amazing. So I'm excited to have that in the collection. That is going to be a day one buy for me. So Working Girls is also coming from the Criterion collection, as is Mirror, La Piscine, and Bringing Up Babies. So that is a Howard Hawks film. I do recognize the name of that one. So there are two titles here that I recognize, that I know of. So again, really cool Criterion announcement. I've been kind of hard on Criterion this year as far as their new announcements and stuff, but I think these are excellent titles for the month of July to work off of. Some notable titles, some ones that we've heard of before, some really cool covers on some of these. So yeah, definitely excited for this July slate from the Criterion collection. We also have Two Evil Eyes 4K coming from Blue Underground on August the 24th. Of course, I just unboxed a whole bunch of 4Ks from Blue Underground in my unboxing video last week, so definitely check that out and see what I got. But yeah, Two Evil Eyes, one film directed by Dario Argento, one film directed by George A. Romero. So this seemed like the perfect horror pairing for directing a kind of a horror anthology is what I would call this, with two different stories. But I really didn't enjoy this film. I have the regular Blue Underground Blu-ray. And yeah, I just wasn't a big fan of it. So I can't say I'm excited for the 4K, but I know a lot of people are fans of this movie. So let me know in that comment section below if you are excited for Two Evil Eyes on 4K coming from Blue Underground on August the 24th. We also have Chaos Walking on 4K and Blu-ray coming out from Lionsgate on May the 25th. That movie starring Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley. I'm interested in checking this movie out for sure, especially since it's directed by Doug Liman. He's done a lot of good work in the past with The Edge of Tomorrow, with American Made. Lots of great films in his filmography that I enjoy. So looking forward to checking this one out, even though the reviews were a little bit middling for this one. Also, we have Dead Man on Campus starring Tom Everett Scott from the 90s. I do remember this film, but I have not seen it in a long time. This is coming from Paramount Pictures on April the 27th. We also have 3 new Scorpion titles that were announced. The Time Guardian coming on July 20th. Slow Dancing in the Big City coming on July the 6th, and The Two Worlds of Jenny Logan coming on July the 13th. So as for Kino Lorber, we have 2 new titles coming from them on August the 3rd. Coogan's Bluff, which is another Clint Eastwood film, and we have The Valdez Horses, both coming out on August the 3rd from Kino Lorber, the most consistent Blu-ray distribution company that we talk about here on the Physical Media Report. We also have Voyagers, which is a new film that came out starring Colin Farrell and Johnny Depp's daughter. A little science fiction film that I haven't heard great things about. But that's coming to 4K and Blu-ray from Lionsgate on June the 15th. We also have Pootie Tang starring Chris Rock. I don't remember if I saw this. I feel like I did, but I'm still not 100% sure. That is coming out next week on April the 27th. So that was just announced and also coming out next week from Paramount. We also have another Chris Rock movie, one that I have seen, Head of State, coming out on April the 27th from Paramount Pictures. So that does it for the announcements, guys. Some really cool stuff to announce this week that that definitely made this show at least worth putting together. So as we enter the deals and what's new this week, not a whole lot to cover today, guys, because of Blu-ray.com's absence. I wasn't able to get as obscure as I usually do. So most of these announcements are very surface level. So as for the deals, guys, we have a Shout Factory Steelbook sale that is still going on right now. I believe until today, when this video goes up, April 20th, I think is the last day of the sale. So you can still get on there and get some of those steelbooks that Shout Factory has on sale. Honestly, though, I got on the website, not very good looking sales, to be honest. Most of them are like 20 bucks. A couple of them dip a little bit below 20, but not great deals for that Shout Factory Steelbook sale. We also have, and I'll just bring this up because it was the first one I watched, and it's one of my favorite movies. I talk about it a lot on this channel. I've kind of become notorious E.T. lover among the film community. E.T. on 4K right now, guys, is $12.99. So if you are a fan of E.T., the classic Steven Spielberg film, my second favorite movie of all time, then definitely check out that. It looks great in 4K. I watched it a couple of months ago. $12.99 for that 4K. Maybe you'll get the lenticular cover and the soundtrack with it as well, like I did when I got it for 15 bucks when it was on sale a few months ago. So great deal with all those extra features and stuff in it. So E.T. on 4K, guys, is the only real deal I have to promote today, and that is $12.99. Let's go into what is new this week, guys, and this is going to be very short and very sweet, but we do have 2 Criterion Collection titles coming out this week. Memories of a Murder, which is a Bong Joon-ho film, the director of Parasite, is coming to Criterion Collection for $27.99. We also have The Furies coming to Criterion for $27.99 as well. Dave Chappelle Block Party from 2005 is coming to Blu-ray for $14.99. We also have The Mortuary Collection, which is another RLJE title, which looks like a horror anthology film. Hopefully we can see that in Best Buy when we go out tomorrow. The last couple of weeks, I feel like we haven't got to see those new RLJE titles, and I do like picking those up. So maybe I will grab The Mortuary Collection if I see it in stores tomorrow and check it out. Annie, Get Your Gun is coming from the Warner Archive for $17.99. Chariots on Fire is coming from the Warner Archive for $17.99. And Mutiny on the Bounty is coming from Warner Archive for $17.99 as well, guys. And there you have it. Those are the 7 titles that I have to announce for you guys that is coming out this week. So we are going on the Blu-ray hunt tomorrow. I don't anticipate I'm going to see a lot of these titles in stores, but I do think I'm going to go ahead and go to a Barnes & Noble so I can see if they have these 2 Criterions in stock, and maybe, you know, we'll hit up a couple other surprise locations just to keep it interesting. You know how I usually work. If there's nothing coming out, I will find something to do, somewhere to go, some way to make the Tuesday Blues Day, or this week Wednesday Blues Day hunt video worth your time and fun and entertaining. So I definitely would appreciate it if you guys checked out that video tomorrow. Check out all my videos that I dropped recently. I did a Scarface review last week from 4K, the Dollar Tree movie diary that I did. Check out Ken's movie experience, my weekly live stream on Sunday night. Also check out my live tonight with Movies and Sue, who's going to be on my channel, answering your guys' questions in the chat, so definitely join us there. With that, guys, we are done with the Physical Media Report, episode 53. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications for all future videos, and we'll see you next time.